Namaste, dear friends. In this particular video, we are going to see design capacity of a steel lace built-up column, which is placed back to back and face to face. For both the cases, we are evaluating how to calculate its capacity as per the IS 800 2007, that is in the Indian Standard Code. So in this case, particular problem depends upon the lace built-up, which is made up with the two channel sections. So our problem statement is we are going to determine the capacity of built-up column, which is made up with the two ISMC 350 at 413 Newton per meter. The channel sections are placed back to back, face to face. Again here, it does the capacity of column does not depends upon the position of the channel sections. It depends upon the height of the column. So here, height of column given as a 9 meter, and again the end conditions are restrained in a position and not in direction. It means both ends are hinged. As earlier we have seen that the column is lace column, and here we are going to assume the grade of steel as Fe410, and at the end again we are going to calculate the capacity of the column when the height of column is 6 meter. For the similar problem we can refer through the limit state of design by steel structures by S.K. Duggals. As per given data, the prismatic properties of two ISMC 350 are as follows. The gross area is a 5366 mm square, depth is 350, width of flange as 100 mm, and as given the height of column as a 9000 mm, 9 meter. So effective length that we can calculate by using clause number 7.2.2, page number 45 of IS 800 2007. Here the multiple factor will become 1 as the both ends are hinged. So the total area provided is 2 into 5366, that is a 10,732 mm square, which is a total area of the channel sections when we are providing. It may be in face to face or back to back position, but here the total area will be the 10,732 mm square. Now as we are interested to calculate the capacity of the column, then we need to go with the effective slenderness ratio. Here we are assuming that the moment of inertia about x-axis is equal to the moment of inertia about y-axis. So here the R minimum which is required in the calculation of slenderness ratio, we are assuming it as a Rxx for the built-up section. Otherwise for the individual section, R minimum is a Ryy. So as per clause number 7.1.4, here lambda E becomes 1.05 into KL upon R minimum. This 1.05 is the multiple factor when we are designing column with a lacing system. Otherwise, for the batten column, this multiple factor becomes 1.1. So here lambda E we are getting it as a 69.48. So the getting value lambda E as a 69.48, Fy as a 250, and the buckling class C. We know that for the any built-up section as per clause number 7.1.2.2, table number 10, for any built-up section the buckling class is C. So from table number 9C we can take the particular value corresponding to the KL upon R minimum as a 60 and 70. That yield stresses value we can take, and after interpolating we are getting the required value of axial compressive stresses. So here as the lambda is 69.48, the upper limit is 70, lower limit is 60. So the corresponding FCD as a 168 and 152, and after interpolation the FCD as a 152.83. Now we know that PD is equal to A into FCD, and this gives the capacity of the column as 1640 kilonewton. So here when the height of column is 9000 mm, then the capacity of column is 1640 kilonewton. Okay, so now we'll see the what will be the capacity of the column when the height of the column is 6000 mm. So this is the given data again. So only change in the height of the column, and as the both ends are fixed, 1 into 6000, so the height of column as a 6000 mm. All other parameters remain same as the section is the same here, and the total area provided will be 10,732 mm square. Okay, so here again we are going to calculate the slenderness ratio. So here for the height equals to 6000 mm, the lambda we are getting it as a 46.32. That is 1.05 into 6000 divided by 136. 136 nothing but the minimum radius of gyration. So here 46.32 is the lambda, and the getting lambda as a 46 0.32 and Fy as a 250, buckling class C. Again, for any built-up section, buckling class is C. And table number 9C, we can take the corresponding values of compressive stresses as per considering the grade of steel. Grade of steel is Fe410, so the Fy is a 250. So here for 46.32 as a lambda, the upper limit is 50 and lower limit is a 40. So again here corresponding value for 40 is a 198 and for 50 it is 183. After interpolation we are getting FCD as a 188.52. So the capacity of section from the PD is equal to A into FCD, we are getting design capacity of the column as 2023 kilonewton. 2023 kilonewton. So again we can conclude that the capacity of column increases when we are decreasing the height of the column. So here this strength which we are getting, particularly this strength, is nothing but the factored strength. And if we want to know the service load of the column, then this particular value divided by the 1.5. So this the value which we are getting will be the service load or the service capacity of the column. This value we are getting it, this is nothing but the design capacity of the column. So as we have calculated the capacity of the section, which is where the section is already given, now we'll calculate the spacing. So here there is no effect on the capacity of the column, although we are keeping the column back to back or face to face. So we know that for the back to back section, the sign here is a plus, and for the face to face, we are using minus sign. As here, the moment of inertia about xx, we are assuming it as a moment of inertia about y axis, and particularly for built up sections, we are assuming this is shifted axis BB. So equating both the moment of inertia to Ixx equal to 2 into Iyy. So here Iyy, this particular value is of moment of inertia about BB axis. So after putting all this value, we are getting spacing as a 218.2 mm, that is spacing equals to 220 mm. And this is particular situation when we are keeping channels back to back, the spacing is at 220 mm. Whereas when we are placing column or the channels face to face, then the spacing we are getting it as a 320 mm. We know that spacing is nothing but the distance between two webs. So in this particular video, we have seen how to provide spacing and also how to calculate the capacity of the column, where the sections already mentions. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Press bell icon for instant updates and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.